Okay, so got a 3-day, 2-night trip here in the Great Smoky Mountains. I'm in the far east side of the park on the North Carolina side. This trip begins and ends at Big Creek Campground. Right now I'm coming up Baxter Creek Trail, which has almost 5,000 feet of elevation gain. Now there's no fire tower atop Mount Sterling that I'm going to check out. Then I'll make my way down to campsite 39, spend the night. Day 2 I'll be climbing Mount Sterling again, only from a different trail, then crossing back over and making my way to campsite 36 for night 2. And I wanted to get campsite 38 and sort of even out the mileage for each day, but it's a popular spot and was all booked up, so day 2 will require some extra effort. Day 3 will be short, and I'll head about 5 miles down Big Creek Trail and back to my car at the campground. Should be about 33 miles total. And I got a late start today due to some heavy thunderstorms. Didn't get on the trail until about noon, which is much later than I prefer. They've cleared up, but it's very, very humid and muggy out here. There's no more rain in the forecast today, but there's a chance for tomorrow. But the forecast has been changing all week, so hopefully I'll get good weather. But always prepare for the worst. It's nice and cool back here. This is such an amazing spot. It's never fun. Alright, I can see the fire tower from here. Okay, this is awesome. What a view. And I'm not gutsy enough for that. Okay, this is well worth it. Alright, Sterling Trail. A little hard to read, but it's Sterling Ridge Trail. I got 1.4, it's pretty hollow. And I kind of need to book it, because I'd like to get to camp with an hour or two of daylight to spare. I've not exactly made great time today. I don't mind setting up camp in the dark, but I'd rather not, you know? This is a cool junction. Swallow Fork. I'll be here tomorrow. Going down there will be the second half of my day. I did not feel like 1.4 miles. Campsite 38, 1.8. Yeah, that can't be right. That means I did that in about 25 minutes, and that is not my speed. So 3.7 to my campsite on Pretty Hollow. We all feel that way sometimes, don't we? Squish, squish. Oh man, I got a little in my sock on my left foot. Oh well. I usually pride myself in my ability to rock hop, but this isn't going to be an easy one to cross. No real good method here. My best chance is to try right here, and I don't feel too good about it, but here we go. Hope that rock's not slick. Oh, and it is. That was a close one. Okay. That's what I should have done in the first place. Probably not the smartest thing to do when you've got a camera in your hand and 2 trekking poles in the other. Ooh. Well, so far so good. That's a little close. Whew, okay. Well, moving on. Lots of mud on Pretty Hollow Gap. Lots of mud. Nice trail though, I'm enjoying it. I love these things. A little bit wobbly. It's all good though. Campsite shouldn't be too far away. Whoa. Now this is a blowdown, people. That sure is muddy. Looks like I can go over it. Yeah, safer than that way. Oh boy. Oh man, that wasn't so bad. It's pretty recent though, fairly recent maybe. I don't know. Yeah. You know, this thing made some racket when it fell. Beautiful. Phew, finally. That felt like more than 3.7 miles. Well, that looks like this is the campsite. See a fire out there in the distance. So. Yeah, that was 7 hours 37 minutes of hiking today. Around about 11 and a half, 12 miles by the mileage on the signs at least. So I'm gonna find me a nice little spot and set camp up. Okay, day 2, the hard day. Got about 16 miles and change today. Slept pretty good. Campsite was nice. There was a younger guy there who kind of gave me a demo and let me try out his night vision goggles he brought along. Pretty sick. Yeah, breakfast was oatmeal, about 2 liters of water, some freeze-dried fruit, some trail mix, and some Fritos. First junction of the day. Okay, Little Catalucci, going to Long Bunk. Pretty good climb here, I think. And I go down again. Basically climb Mount Sterling again. So, 2 pretty good climbs today. Little cabin down here, it looks like. This is beautiful. Like some old chimneys or something up there. Well, let's have a look. Definitely not very safe, it looks like. Alright, don't leave that open. Go around the other side. Do I want to go up? Interesting. It's always a little eerie turning your head, not knowing what's going to be there. Well, cool. cool. I'm really enjoying the Little Cataloochee Trail because it's peaceful for the most part, other than that plane. And it's just a nice little place to walk in the morning, but it's not terribly scenic. But every now and then you find things like this, and it makes it all worth it. Just going down this old road. Beautiful out here. Okay, first we got a cabin, now we got a church. Actually happens to be Sunday morning right now. Fair Foundry, number 36, Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm curious to have a grade marker that's welded. And we have another cabin, and a cabin. Hello? Not the sturdiest thing in the world. Gonna nope out of going upstairs on this one. Okay, time to go on. Long Bunk Trail, 6 miles, and I understand I'm going to be climbing. Man, Little Cataloochee was just the trail that kept on giving. I mean, usually I research trails before I, go on a backpacking trip, but I mean, this time I just kind of looked at, elevation gain, water sources, and whatnot, and not what was, actually along the way, but tons of history in the Smokies, tons. And I wish I knew what the history was behind these specific locations, but at the same time, it is really neat to just walk up on an old cabin or old church or cemetery. So makes for a nice surprise sometimes. It's gotta be the softest moss I've ever walked on. Yeah, there are a lot of cemeteries like this in the Smokies, and one thing you learn pretty quick is that a lot of children are buried out here, and many of whom only made it a year or maybe even a day or not even that. And just kind of reminds you of hard times were back then. So I haven't even been walking on the trail here lately because there's nothing but mud. I do not want a shoe full of mud. Man. Hey. Seen a lot of cool fungus this trip. Nice. What an amazing tree. Like it's lifting its arms to the sky. Wow. Interesting. How beautiful. Whew. Long bunk is in the book. Okay. Mount Sterling Trail. I got 2.2 up there, and that's going to be a climb, I'm sure. But after that, I got about 4 miles of mostly downhill to the campsite. And yeah, looking forward to relaxing, honestly. It's a turkey. Hey, buddy. Second turkey I've seen, maybe third. You having as hard a time with this as I am? This trail? So far, this is absolutely nothing but uphill. I mean, I don't know if it really picks up on the camera too well, but this is steep. Like, really, really steep. Whew. Well, you gonna be my hiking buddy? You wanna come with me? I ain't trying to scare you. So. Alright, baby, you go about your day. I love turkeys. Oh man, here we go. Pretty hazy today, cloudy. I'm not terribly far from the fire tower. I was thinking about going up there and double dipping, getting another view, but it's not going to be as good as the one I had yesterday, I can tell that. Oh, now that was a trail. That was a trail. That's the only trail I can think of, at least in my memory, that I've done here in the Smokies. And I haven't done every trail or anything. I've done several. That's the only one I can think of that is just straight uphill the entire way. Like, there were no flat sections, no descents, nothing. It was just straight up the whole time. But well, that was a climb. So yeah, this is the where I was at yesterday. The fire tower was just up that way a little bit. This is kind of like the center part of the figure 8 loop I'm doing. And if I remember right, yeah, yesterday it says 1.4 down the Swallow Fork Trail, which I don't believe it is. But I'll think about that today, and when I get down there, we'll see if that feels like 1.4. I'm pretty sure it's not. Okay, well, maybe it is 1.4. And I read my watch wrong yesterday. Okay. Swallow Fork to Big Creek Trail, 4 miles. I only have about 4 miles left today. I'm hearing some thunder off in the distance. It doesn't look bad out here or anything. I'm really not too concerned. I actually got some signal. I sent a couple, I'm okay texts to some friends and family while I was up there, and I checked the weather, and there are severe thunderstorm warnings until about 9 o'clock for pretty much all the surrounding areas. But I don't know, hopefully not. So I'm not too far from camp. If it's going to rain, hopefully I get there first. But going to campsite 36, Swallow Fork Trail, 4 miles. So yeah, next time you have dinner, make sure not to do that. Okay, how hungry you are. I spoke too soon, so I think it's coming. Yep. Comes the rain. This is a very sketchy piece of trail, extremely steep and muddy. I'm not going to hold the camera going down this, but it is just what I'm dealing with right now. And the rain came and it did not come to play. That came right out of nowhere fast. I mean, I heard thunder and stuff, but I was up at that junction, but not even probably 5 minutes later, it was pouring down. This is why you always pack rain gear and have it ready at a moment's notice. I could rock hop it probably, but I don't even care. My feet are already wet. I'm not gonna be able to hear, but it's thundering again. Come on, campsite 36, where are you? Okay, here's my campsite. It's thundering like crazy. I'm getting sprinkles. I'm not really sure what to do. This tree just uprooted itself right next to my tent. I mean, not even a couple of feet away. Like, here's my tent stake. Oh my god, this is the craziest thing that's ever happened to me hiking before, no doubt. What a close call. I mean, I'm at a loss for words. I really don't know what to think about this. This is insane. Talk about luck. Okay, I'm a bit flustered. So I didn't shoot much footage last night. I kind of wish I had, but as soon as I got to camp, and got my pack on the ground, just torrential downpour, just absolute torrential downpour. It lasted about 15 or 20 minutes. So it finally cleared, and I got everything set up, got my tent up and everything, and about 4 o'clock in the morning, you know, it started raining again, hard, and it pretty much didn't let up until about 9:30. I mean, somehow I managed to keep most of my things dry. But yeah, something really scary happened. Something really scary. Let's just say I had a very close call, and that I'm very lucky and grateful, because I feel like, I don't know, I'm at a loss for words. Someone or something's looking out for me today. I know that much. So, final thoughts. Incredible trip, the best one yet. Like I said, this is only the 4th time I've done this, and this is the top one so far. I've done tons and tons of day hiking here over the past 3 or 4 years. But last year, I finally decided to, save up some money and, buy some good gear and, really take the next step. And I'm really so glad I did, because backpacking here, this has become my favorite thing in the world to do, and it's a real blessing to be able to do it. It's very physically demanding, but at the same time it's very relaxing, oddly enough, and I like that balance, and to be able to get away from your normal life and just live your life in a completely different way for a couple of days. To me, the real benefit always comes in the days after. And I know this trip, this felt like an adventure, and it'll be on my mind for a long time. But I'm near the end of it, and I feel great. I feel really good. It's easy to get down and depressed. I know how it is. But think about the good things. Cheesy, but just remember, you never know when a tree is going to fall on you. Okay, at the end, quite an adventure. This wraps up the Sterling Mountain Big Creek Figure 8 loop. Oh man. Yeah, Midnight Hole's a very popular swimming spot. Very popular, but not on a day like today, it's not. So, well, hopefully my car is still here. Take care.